Hi everyone, my name is Aurelia. You are at Style and Lipstick. Welcome to my channel. I really appreciate you dropping by. Today's video is going to be a haul follow-up or haul recap. I don't know what you want to call it, but essentially I wanted to talk with you about the products that I've recently hauled for the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, as well as the Sephora VIB Rouge sale. I wanted to share with you what I've experienced with them, you know, what I think of them, and so on, to see if they were worth the purchase, if they were worth lusting after the way that I did. Before I start though, if you are new to my channel and you enjoy content from the perspective of an over 40 beauty lover, then please hit the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell. So let's dive in. First thing that I wanted to talk about were the MAC lip kit that I purchased in that sale. And in the lip kit, you got the MAC Prep and Prime. It's a lip primer. You have Velvet Teddy. It's like a really pretty nude lipstick. And then you also get a lip liner in Barely Bare. I like the products. The one thing I will say though is that this lip liner is a little bit too light for me. I think it comes across very, very light. I would say it's actually lighter than the lipstick, than Velvet Teddy, or so it seems on my lips. But overall, I do like the products. I mean, you can't go wrong with a MAC lipstick. I mean, I love MAC lipsticks. A lot of people love MAC lipsticks. I find myself wearing it a fair amount. The lip primer, I've only worn once or twice, but I do like how it gets your lips ready for lipstick. They were good for the purchase. They were 50% off, and I bought the set for $19.99. So not bad. I have been enjoying using them. Also bought the Butter London Glazing Eye Gloss, and I bought mine in Frosted. I can tell that it is already starting to kind of dry out a little bit in the pot. People warned about that in the reviews. It is a beautiful rose gold shadow. It is a gel formulation shadow. I like it at first, but what I noticed when I wore this, I noticed that it kind of gets a little dull by the end of the day. It starts out looking really pretty and super shiny like you see here on my hand, but by the time about 4 or 5 hours have passed, I've lost that shine and it just looks really, really dulled down. I don't know if it's maybe the gel that gets dry over time or what happens, but the sparkle goes away after a few hours. So I like it, but I know that it's not really going to be super reflective all day long. At least that was what happened on my eyes when I used it. So that is something to keep in mind. It is relatively easy to use though. Once the gel dries, it pretty much is in place. It doesn't have a whole lot of fallout or anything like that. I do like using it. It's just not as long lasting as I would have hoped.
Bobby Purple Pink.
Jesus! Oh my God! That was not nice. All right, so the next product that I wanted to talk with you guys about is the Marvelous Mauves eyeshadow palette from Dose of Colors. This is a really, really beautiful palette. I did a 2 looks 1 palette look for you guys. I really enjoyed using this eyeshadow palette. It is beautiful, and just like all of the other Dose of Colors eyeshadow palettes, it is really easy to work with. It's highly pigmented. It blends easily. The shadows are beautiful and they are intense, just like all of the others, but it is just really a pretty, pretty palette. I'm so happy that I've got the full collection of these because they are outstanding. And if you are into cooler, plummy, purple tones, mauve tones, then this is definitely something that you might want to consider getting for yourself, especially if you're not a fan of shimmery shadows and you like sticking with mattes and you like purples, grab this because it is excellent. It is a really, really nice quality palette. I always say that these 5 eyeshadow palettes that Dose of Colors has put out are excellent for beginners or for people who don't like to have a gazillion choices in eyeshadows. You just need an eyeshadow palette to put on your face and go. And this is definitely one of those. I also picked up this little banana powder from Ofra Cosmetics, and I've tried it several times. I've tried it with several different concealers, and I have to say that I don't really like it that much. I don't have my best under eye days when I use this banana powder. I also purchased from Ulta during the sale. I bought some Buxom lip glosses. I only have 2 of them here with me. This is in Blushing Margarita, and this one is in Sangria. I also have Moscow Mule. I really love these. You know how I feel about them. I've talked about them before. They're great for topping lipsticks. They're great for just bringing a little bit of gloss into your lip look. I really love them. I can't say enough about them. They are minty. They do claim to be plumping. I don't find that they plump all that much, but you know, they do have those claims. I guess if you've got super hypersensitive lips, maybe they will plump, but you know, for me, they don't really. And that's okay. That's not really what I have them for. I have them because I really like them as toppers, and these are fantastic. I really love these. The other products that I bought during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale were these 2 brushes from Morphe. This is the Morphe M510, and then I also purchased the M518, I think it is. Yes, the M518. This is an eyeshadow blending brush. This is a highlighting brush. I really do like them. These are natural goat hair. I didn't realize that when I bought them. I guess I should have read the description, but I was in a hurry. I really do like the way they perform. These are 2 really good brushes. I reach for this highlighter brush a lot. I did use it today to apply my highlight. I can get like a really nice targeted application, and when I go to buff my highlight, this works beautifully. All right, so those were all of the products that I bought during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. Now moving on to the Sephora VIB Rouge products. All right, first one, the Sunday Riley, the Influencer Clean Long Wear Foundation. I just recently posted a review and wear demo of this foundation. I like it well enough. It is good for everyday use. I would not use it for an event or something, a special occasion or anything like that. This is more like an everyday foundation that is going to give you medium coverage. It claims to have medium to full coverage. It does not, at least not as far as I could tell. It also claims to be long wear. I mean, 9 hours is about the most that I can get from it before it starts to not look so great. It is a good foundation. I will be using it for every day, but not for anything special. I'm going to talk about the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask just because I have not used this yet. I am waiting for 7 days of masking. I will be posting that series on my Instagram stories and highlight. Probably I will start that within the next week, so keep your eyes open for that. I am in the process of picking out which masks I'm going to be using for that series, and the jet lag mask is definitely one of them. I just wanted to check in and let you know that I have not used it yet, but that I will be using it on my Instagram stories when I launch my 7 days of masking series. So keep an eye out for that, if you will. All right, let's talk about the Laneige lip sleeping mask. I love this mask. I love this mask. It is so good. Everybody, you know, everybody's talking about this lip mask, and let me tell you, the hype is real because it is really a great lip mask. I love the way my lips feel when I have it on. I love the way my lips feel when I wake up the next morning. They're soft, they're plumped, they're hydrated, they just do really well. This lip mask is definitely worth the investment, and you really don't have to use a lot. I also will take it and I will apply it a little bit outside of my lips so that I can get at the lines that are developing around my lips. This Laneige lip mask is really nice, and I think it is a product that is definitely worth trying out, especially if you suffer from very dry, chapped lips. I purchased the Midnight Recovery Eye Cream. I love it. I'm already seeing the benefits of this little cream. It is really great for your under eyes. I am noticing that the wrinkles that are occurring here on my inner corners because I squint are definitely starting to diminish. I've only been using it for maybe about a week. I'm already starting to notice the difference in the way that my eyes are looking. So love that product. I'm so happy that I bought it, and we are reunited. The Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede Cologne was another one of my purchases. I love it. It smells beautiful. It just Oh, it just smells so soft and feminine and wonderful and springtime, and I love it, and I'm not regretting this purchase at all. It is mixing with my other Jo Malone colognes really nicely, and yeah, I can't complain. I'm really happy to finally have my hands on this little guy. I also purchased another Pat McGrath lipstick, and this is the Lust Trance formula, so it is kind of the cream formula. I purchased the shade in Wrecked. I'm not wearing it today, but it is a beautiful lipstick, just like all of the other Pat McGrath Lust Trance lipsticks. It's creamy, it stays put, it looks really good. The pigmentation lasts for forever and ever and ever, it seems. It's just a beautiful, beautiful lipstick, and I'm so glad to have it. It's perfect for this time of year for me. And speaking of Pat McGrath products, I bought 2 of her lip liners. I purchased one in Suburbia, and I purchased one in Supernatural, both of them nude tones. I'm going back for more, guys, because these lip liners are fabulous. They are so good. They stay put all day long. All day long. And the way that I like to use them is I will fill my lips in with the liner, and then I will put a lip gloss on top, and I am set for the day. They're fabulous. They're wonderful. They're good. They're pricey to me. I mean, $25 for a lip liner is a lot for me because I don't normally spend a lot of money on my lip liners, and I'm really, really loving these. I think that these are wonderful, and they're really worth that $25 just because they last forever. I also purchased this little brush from Surat. This is the Artistique Smoky Eye Petite brush. I used it once so far. I think that this is supposed to be used as a blending brush. And so that is how I am going to use it. You will see this little guy popping up on my channel because he was expensive. He was pre-sale, he was $55. And I don't want to waste my money on it. It is a beautiful brush though, don't get me wrong. It is a very, very nice brush. It's so incredibly soft. I believe this is blue squirrel hair. I just need to work with it a little bit more, I think, before I do a final verdict on this brush. I just really do hope that it works out for me because I do want it to work because it was expensive and it looks so unique. I'm gonna keep trying with this little guy and see if I can get what I'm looking for out of it. The other product that I purchased was the Becca Hydra Mist Face Setting Powder. This is so unique. It is so neat to me because it feels like I'm putting water on my face. If you watched my trying new makeup, you saw me using this. It is so different. It is just so very different, and I just don't even know what kind of sorcery is in this little jar that makes it feel that way. As far as its setting qualities, it is a setting powder and it does a good job, and I'm wondering if the hydration in this powder is, you know, supposed to work in a certain way. I find that it works just like any other setting powder that I have. It doesn't perfect as well as my Too Faced Perfect Peach powder or even the Maybelline Fit Me powder, but I think that if this is bringing some hydration into the mix, I might try this with like a matte foundation and see how it works out. I haven't done that yet, so I'm still playing around with this product, but for the most part I like it simply for that refreshing wet effect that it has when I put it on my skin. I also was trying out my Huda Beauty Smoky Obsessions eyeshadow palette. This little guy is so pretty. He's so awesome. I really like this palette. I've used it a few times now. I like it as a supplemental palette to some of my other palettes. I'm in love with this palette. I'm so surprised at myself too because I don't normally gravitate to shadows like this, but you can really create a whole bunch of different looks. It is so small and so easy to travel with. It is so pretty. I really do love all of these eyeshadows. I especially love this deep bronzy one in the middle. I think it is stunning. That does it for all of the products that I hauled during those 2 big sales. It's been fun trying them all out though. I have been playing with them. I've been working with them and figuring out what I do and do not like. I think that for the most part, I've done really well with this haul because I do like a majority of the products that I have purchased. I would love to know what you hauled, what you're loving and not loving from from your haul in the comments down below. Also, let me know if there's any special videos or any products that you want me to try. I will definitely give those a try. Leave that in the comments down below. Again, don't forget to follow me on social media. I have all of my social media links down below, especially Instagram, because that's my playground. I love playing on Instagram. That is all that I have for you guys today. Thanks again so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.